Since 1984, the MTV Video Music Awards have been entertaining the masses with wacky performances, stellar speeches, and the drama of a star-studded audience. From home, we're all critics, and the rise of the digital era permitted just that. VMA performances become a quick topic of public speculation, and even affect musical careers. And while some acts are simply flawless, others are chaotic and hard to watch. Such infamous performance mishaps become the talk of tabloids and hot celebrity gossip. Many are still embedded in pop culture today. What's happening? I'm your host, the notorious Nick.
We forgot! We do!
And we're going to discuss some of the most disastrous MTV VMA performances of all time. We can't look away from celebrity catastrophe, and this list has it all. From wardrobe malfunctions to distasteful dance moves. We'll count down our favorite moments of musical mayhem. As always, make sure to hit that thumbs up button in the bottom right-hand corner and subscribe to our channel for more. Be sure to leave a comment letting us know your critiques as we dive right into our own about
What happened?
Alicia Keys and JayZ, Empire State of Mind, 2009. The following VMA disaster was notably cringeworthy and certainly unique. The talented lip gloss rapper Lil Mama's career had only just begun when an unexpected spectacle damaged it. During Alicia Keys and JayZ's 2009 performance of their hit song Empire State of Mind, Lil Mama climbed up onto the stage unprompted and began to dance without direction. Even Beyoncé herself attempted to intercept Lil Mama's dart towards the steps to no avail. As the music died down and the song trailed out, Keys and JayZ's practice poses were simply a backdrop to Lil Mama's final stance. Both JayZ and Keys voiced their displeasure with the situation in the months following, and in recent weeks, Lil Mama finally addressed her nearly decade-old controversy after some pointed comments on her social media page. She responded, quote, "I entered the industry as a teenage black girl from Brooklyn and Harlem, New York. These situations are with mature adults at least 10 years my senior. I reached out in private to create an opportunity for communication and clarity. I haven't heard back from either party yet." Nirvana Lithium, 1992.
For all your lawn care needs, it's Nirvana!
It's no shock that Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain had little regard for authority and order. After being advised by MTV executives not to perform their popular track Rape Me due to the fear of consequence, Cobain begrudgingly agreed to perform Lithium instead. However, as a shocking act of defiance, Nirvana performed the opening lyrics to Rape Me at the 1992 VMAs before quickly switching to the practiced performance. Behind the scenes, chaos ensued. Executives considering cutting to commercial before the band ceased their prank and reverted to the expected. However, this wasn't the only near disaster of the set. Towards the end of the track, nearly 7-foot-tall Nirvana bassist Chris Novoselic attempted to throw his bass in the air for a striking finish. Unfortunately, his instrument shot immediately downwards and knocked him to the floor. After a terrifying pause, Novoselic was able to pull himself off the ground and weakly stumble off stage, solidifying the shocking performance as a total smash hit. Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You, 2001. While Britney Spears' iconic VMA performance of I'm a Slave for You is considered an all-time best, it still comes with controversy. While singing the lyrics to her total hit, Spears had a yellow Burmese python wrapped around her shoulders and a live tiger caged behind her. And in the days following the VMAs, animal activist group PETA wasted no time voicing their strong concerns and blatant outrage. Following the criticism, Spears briefly joined forces with the organization and joined on their campaign to remove fur from the fashion industry. However, their unity didn't last. With the release of her 2008 Circus album, it was no surprise to see a live elephant in the background of one of Spears' music videos, sparking more PETA complaints and concluding a truly wild series of events. Nicki Minaj, JayZ, and Ariana Grande. Bang Bang, 2014. When the queen of rap herself, Nicki Minaj, walked onto the VMA stage in a dress barely held together, audiences couldn't help but watch in awe as she quickly made it work. Strutting confidently in a one-piece she held closed all on her own, Minaj maintained dignity, class, and style, somehow avoiding any truly censor-worthy slips. Her quick thinking led to praise on social media, and many were curious as to how the mishap came about. In an interview on Ellen, Minaj provided context.
Around the green, but then when I realized that JayZ and Ariana were wearing black and white, I didn't want to ruin the shot.
As she had just performed Anaconda, Minaj was still wearing a bright green look that went with her previous set. However, when she saw JayZ and Ariana Grande wearing black on stage, Minaj attempted to quick change into something that matched to not ruin the shot. However, as her entrance approached, Minaj was barely in her dress and realized she had no undergarments. But the show must go on, and she walked on stage practically naked and still managed to perform. As a joke gift for her troubles, host Ellen DeGeneres handed Nicki Minaj a giant clothespin for any future wardrobe troubles. Madonna, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Missy Elliott. Hollywood Mashup, 2003. Considered to be one of the most iconic moments in pop culture history, the 2003 VMA onstage kiss between Britney Spears and Madonna may forever live in infamy. While some praised the bold finale, others found it distasteful or shocking. At the time, Spears had just ended her publicized relationship with Justin Timberlake, and MTV made sure to pan to his face for a reaction following the act. Missy Elliott topped off the mashup, but it was hard to erase the previous image from the audience's minds. Some famously less than impressed audience members included Avril Lavigne, Kelly Osbourne, and Mary J. Blige. But hey, there's always Snoop Dogg, who famously burst out laughing. Lady Gaga, Paparazzi, 2009. Lady Gaga is known for being over the top. In 2009, the artist had only just released her debut album a year prior, but had already climbed the charts. Her eccentric style was praised by the masses, and her 2009 VMA performance was highly anticipated. Beginning with a few notes from Poker Face, Gaga quickly transitioned into Paparazzi.
I pray the fame won't take my life.
Dazzling audiences donning an entirely bejeweled look. But the glistening display turned dark as Gaga hurtled across the stage covered in fake blood, practically screaming her lyrics. As the final verse died, Gaga's backup dancers strung her to a rope and hoisted her into midair. The camera infamously zoomed in on Gaga's glossed over look as she pretends to have violently hung herself, dangling over the stage. Audiences were left speechless, and critics were up in arms. While many found her performance daring and bold, others found it distasteful and insensitive. Whatever your opinion about the frightening display, one thing remains certain. Lady Gaga carved a name for herself in pop culture history that night, fake blood and all. Miley Cyrus and Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines, 2013. Perhaps the most notorious moment of Miley Cyrus's controversial post-Disney career was her 2013 VMA collaboration with Robin Thicke. Following songs like Can't Be Tamed, Cyrus was hell-bent on proving she'd left the Hannah Montana years behind her. However, her on-stage spectacle during Robin Thicke's performance of his hit track Blurred Lines, Cyrus definitely blurred the line between appropriate and straight-up disturbing. The set was filled with foam fingers in suggestive places, nearly nude outfits, gyrating on teddy bears, and twerking. Lots and lots of twerking. However, the controversy doesn't just come from the performance, but from the song itself. While Cyrus was harshly criticized for her display, critics soon realized the lyrics to Blurred Lines were additionally off-putting. The entire thing was hard to watch, hard to listen to, and certainly hard to forget. Poison, Unskinny Bop, 1991. Poison's VMA performance of their hit Unskinny Bop was toxic from the get-go. Rumors were already swirling about frontman Bret Michaels' drunk and high behavior. Throw in a guitarist who is pretty clearly whacked out of his mind on drugs, and a rocky start is a kind description, as Bret Michaels asked the audience if they were ready for Talk Dirty to Me, a song they were not scheduled to play.
You ready to talk dirty to me? Hit it.
After a failed attempt at the opening chords to the wrong track by guitarist CC DeVille, the band rapidly transitioned into a hectic and unruly performance before stumbling off stage and engaging in a fist fight soon after the show. Michaels and DeVille's aggressive display led to an irreparable rift in the group, and DeVille was fired and replaced shortly after the MTV disaster. Britney Spears, Gimme More, 2007. Concluding our list is the true queen of controversy, a star who has already appeared twice in our countdown, Britney Spears, who knows how to give us a show to remember. Followed through on that promise with her 2007 VMA performance of Gimme More. 7 months prior to this set, Spears had an obvious mental health crisis, shaving her own head in front of paparazzi with a famously devious look on her face. And that was just one in a series of alarming public outbursts, several stints in rehab, and never-ending tabloid scandals. The VMAs were intended to be her glorious comeback, but it was doomed from the start. Spears had a faraway look in her eyes as she lazily mouthed the lyrics to her hit track, sometimes neglecting to do so entirely. She was off-center, out of rhythm, and moved as if in a haze. The criticism was instantaneous. Britney experienced ruthless gossip and was even a victim of body shaming due to her post-pregnancy weight gain. According to inside sources, Spears was devastatingly embarrassed when she went off stage. With so much pressure, it's no surprise to anyone that efforts fell flat. Oh look, a standing ovation. Isn't that nice? That was a lively peek at our favorite VMA disasters you simply can't look away from. The annual awards are always a source of chaos, and we know there'll be more moments like those to come. So let's talk. Did we leave any memorable mishaps out? Please let us know in the comments below. Make no mistake, we read every reply, so give me more. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, please smash that thumbs up button for us, and subscribe to the channel for more. We hope you enjoyed reliving some wacky performances with us, and perhaps we all learned a little more about what happened.